If you are looking for something new and different for the upcoming Compliance Week celebration in November, check out The Compliance Kids. It's my 3-book children's series on compliance and compliance professionals for children. But they make great gifts and great training tools for your employees. You can check it out on Amazon.com. We've linked to it in the show notes. The Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where we bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. Join us as we explore the latest trends from the Department of Justice, share some best practices, demystify complex compliance issues to help keep your organization doing business ethically and in compliance, and at the end of the day, more profitably. Tune in daily for your dose of compliance wisdom. Let's make compliance a little less daunting, one tip at a time. Now a word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
If you're a compliance officer, middle managers are crucial in getting your programs from you to your frontline employees. But how do we activate those managers and get them on our side? Ethico's new Middle Manager Toolkit equips you with the skills needed to empower your managers, to promote a culture where ethical behavior thrives and employees feel empowered to speak up. Learn how to turn frontline managers into ethical leaders with our new white paper, Empowering Middle Managers as Ethics Champions. And did I mention you can get the whole toolkit for free? Head to ethico.com to download the full toolkit today.
Today on the Compliance Tip of the Day, we consider how leveraging AI to navigate emerging risks for corporate compliance. Geopolitical stability, even here in the United States, certainly shifting regulations, and the proliferation of disruptive technologies can quickly reshape your risk environment. For compliance professionals, anticipating and managing these emerging risks is essential to maintaining the integrity and sustainability of not simply your corporate compliance program, but your organization. Traditionally, risk assessments have been periodic and reactive, often leaving compliance teams to play catch-up. But with the advent of artificial intelligence, organizations now have the tools to take a proactive, data-driven approach to emerging risk analytics. By leveraging AI models trained on global data sets, compliance teams can identify trends, predict vulnerabilities, and adapt their programs in real time. Obviously, the challenge of emerging risks is, by definition, hard to anticipate. They often arise from complex, interconnected factors. Things like geopolitical shifts, sanctions, trade wars, and regional conflicts can disrupt supply chains. Regulatory changes with rapid updates to laws and regulations, especially in the areas of data privacy, environmental, or anti-corruption. And of course, technological advancements by innovations such as blockchain, crypto, and AI itself. Failing to anticipate these risks can result in significant financial, legal, and reputational damage. AI excels at processing large volumes of data from diverse sources, identifying patterns, and delivering actionable insights. It can do things like trend analysis by monitoring global news and regulatory updates, predictive insights through machine learning algorithms to assess historical data to predict going forward, and dynamic risk mapping, which can create visual heat maps to identify potential risk hotspots. And it can also move to scenario planning. Certainly, this approach to using AI will align with the DOJ's expectations as set out in the 2024 ECCP through requirements for continuous improvement, data-driven risk assessments, and proactive risk management. Emerging risks will always challenge compliance programs, but AI provides the tools to navigate with these risks and uncertainties with confidence. By managing AI for trend analysis, predictive insights, and dynamic risk mapping, compliance teams can stay ahead of their curve, ensuring their programs remain resilient and effective. This is Tom Fox again. This new podcast, Compliance Tip of the Day, will appear daily, and frankly, it's one of the most requested topics for a podcast that I get on a regular basis. It's going to be short and sweet with one tip with some takeaways that you can utilize to implement into your compliance program. If you've got a question that you would like a tip on, please submit them through our website, and we will use them in an upcoming episode. The Compliance Tip of the Day is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network. Finally, this podcast contains promotional material.